What's up, everyone？ 我是麦克老师。今天我来教大家怎么掌握英语里的动词时态。sing 这个动词应该很简单。He sings. He has sung. He is singing. He has been singing. He sang. He had sung. He was singing. He had been singing. He will sing. He will be singing. He will have sung. He will have been singing. 哎呀，英语动词时态这么复杂。首先别忘记订阅我的频道，也可以下面给我点个赞、转发。English verb tenses. This is a video I've been wanting to do for a while. It took me a lot of hours of preparation, and I really hope these videos can help a lot of students try to understand the basics of English verb tenses. They are so complicated that even native speakers get them wrong sometimes. I lay down. I lie down. I laid down. I've lied down. I've laid down. But have no fear. I'm going to try to make this as simple as possible. And we're just going to focus on the tenses that are commonly used in spoken English. Now, depending on who you talk to, there are 12 or 16 verb tenses in English. For the purpose of this video, let's say that there are 12 different verb tenses. So whether you are new to English, or you're confused about verb tenses, or you just want to review how to use the verb tenses, this video is for you. And if you want a PDF version of the 100 most commonly used verbs and their tenses in both English and Chinese, you can also find instructions about how to get that below. So how do we make verb tenses simple? Let's have a look at this chart. You can see that over half the time we're using the simple present tense. You can also see more commonly used ones are simple past, simple future, present perfect, and present continuous. You'll also notice that all the other ones we very seldom use in spoken English. For example, she will have been living in China for 10 years at that point. There's nothing wrong with the grammar of this sentence. We just very seldom have the need to use this tense. We are going to focus on the commonly used tenses. Some of them are easy to do, some of them are a little more difficult. In my opinion, English tenses are the hardest part for non-native speakers to master. So if you can improve this area of your English, you will sound much more native and much more fluent. There are so many rules and exceptions, it makes my head want to... It's too big of a subject to cover in one video, so we're gonna focus and make it as simple as we can. Now today's video is going to cover irregular verbs, and next week's video is going to cover regular verbs. So today, the 50 most common irregular verbs, and next week, the 50 most common regular verbs. In total, the 100 most commonly used verbs in English and their most commonly used tenses. The two most common verbs, without a doubt, are be and have. If you are new to English, please spend a little extra time learning about these verbs. They are very complicated in their use. Okay, I know that was a long introduction, but here we go, the 50 most common irregular verbs. Now, the main difference between an irregular verb and a regular verb is how many forms they have. The past tense of regular verbs typically ends in D or ED, and the only other form is ing. I dance, I danced, I'm dancing. Irregular verbs often have several forms. Let's get to the 50 most commonly used irregular verbs and their tenses. I'm going to say each verb, and then I'm going to say a sentence using the verb in the 5 most common tenses. So the first sentence will be simple present, then simple past, then simple future, then present perfect, then present continuous. Are you ready for this? To be. Simple present. I am a teacher. She is a teacher. Simple past. I was a teacher. We were teachers. Simple future. I will be a teacher. Present perfect. I have been a teacher for 11 years. Present continuous. I am being a teacher? All right, here's one of these crazy rules I was talking about. in English, we have what's called stative verbs. We don't often use stative verbs in the continuous tense. We can just use the simple present tense instead. Have, simple present. I have a pen. Simple past. I had an apple. Simple future. I will have an apple pen.
Apple pen.
Present perfect. I have had an apple for breakfast. Present continuous. I am having an apple for breakfast. Do, simple present. I do exercise every day. Simple past. I did my exercises this morning. Simple future. I will do my exercises later. Present perfect. I have done my exercises. Present continuous. I am doing my exercises right now. Say, simple present. Please listen to what I say. Simple past. I said it very loudly. Simple future. I will say it very loudly. Now you can see the simple future is very easy. Just add will before the verb. I'm not going to say this verb tense anymore unless there is an exception. Present perfect. I have said it loudly. Again, with present perfect, you can see you only need to add have in front of the verb. So there's no need for me to mention it anymore. Present continuous. I'm saying it loudly. Now the order will be simple present, simple past, present continuous. Go. I go to Brazil during holidays. I went to Brazil during the holiday. I am going to Brazil during the holiday. Get. I need to get a driver's license. I got my driver's license last year. I am getting my driver's license next week. Make. I want to make a cake for my brother. I made a cake for my brother. I am making a cake for my brother. Know. I know how to program computers. I knew how to program computers, but I forgot. Here's an exception using the present perfect. I have known many computer programmers. Not knew, known. Present continuous. I am knowing computer programming. Once again, know is a stative verb, so you can just use the simple present tense instead. Think. You should think about it. I thought about it. I am thinking about it. Take. I want to take a piece of pie. I took a piece of pie. Present perfect. I have taken 2 pieces of pie. Not I have took 2 pieces of pie. Present continuous. I am taking 2 pieces of pie. See. I see the beach. I saw the beach. Present perfect. I have seen the beach before. I am seeing the beach. Once again, seeing is a stative verb. I see the beach is enough. Come. The bus comes every 15 minutes. The bus came 10 minutes ago. The bus is coming. Find. She wants to find a nice boyfriend. She found a nice boyfriend. She is finding a nice boyfriend. Find is a strange verb because in the continuous sense, we actually use the phrasal verb look for. So it should be she is looking for a nice boyfriend. Give. I give gifts to my friends. I gave you a gift. Present perfect. I have given you a gift. I am giving you a gift. Tell. You tell the others. You told them yesterday. There's no point in you telling them now. Work. I work all day today. I worked all day today. I'm working all day today. You'll probably notice a lot of the verbs like work have the same meaning in the simple present tense and in the present continuous tense. I work all day today is the same meaning as I'm working all day today. Feel. We feel the sand under our feet. We felt the sand under our feet. We love feeling the sand under our feet. Become. She wants to become a movie star. She became a movie star. She is becoming a movie star. Leave. They need to leave tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. They left today at 6 a.m. They are leaving tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Put. I put pineapple on my pizza. Simple past is also I put pineapple on my pizza. I am putting pineapple on my pizza. Mean. They mean you no harm. They meant you no harm. They are meaning you no harm. Again, we have the stative verb mean, so you can just say they mean you no harm. Keep. We keep the towels in the closet. We kept the towels in the closet, but now they're outside. We are keeping towels in the closet now. Let. My mom lets me go swimming in the ocean. My mom let me go swimming in the ocean. My mom is letting me go swimming in the ocean tomorrow. Begin. I begin each day with 1 hour of reading. I began today with 1 hour of reading. I am beginning to read 1 hour per day. Show. He shows people how to buy it. He showed us how to buy it. Present perfect. He has shown us how to buy it. He is showing us how to buy it. Now you might think showed ends with ed. Isn't it a regular verb? The answer is no, because it has a different form, shown in the present perfect. Hear. I hear the birds singing. I heard birds singing this morning. I like hearing birds singing in the morning. Run. She runs 20 kilometers per day. She ran 20 kilometers. She is running 20 kilometers today. Hold. The tiger holds its prey in its mouth. The tiger held its prey in its mouth. The tiger is holding its prey in its mouth. Bring. She brings name brand handbags from Paris. She brought name brand handbags from Paris. She is bringing name brand handbags from Paris. Write. He writes poetry for fun. He wrote many poems for fun. He is writing poems for fun. Sit. Grandma wants to sit next to Grandpa. Grandma sat next to Grandpa. Grandma is sitting next to Grandpa. Stand. They can stand in line over there. They stood in line over there. They are standing in line over there. Lose. We hate to lose when we play football. We lost the football match. We are losing the football match. Pay. My boss needs to pay me. My boss paid me yesterday. My boss is paying me today. Meet. I can't wait to meet Yao Ming. I met Yao Ming last week. I am meeting Yao Ming today. Set. Make sure you set the alarm. I set the alarm already. I'm setting the alarm now. Learn. We have a lot to learn about physics. We learned so much about physics. If this was British English, it would be we learnt so much about physics. We are learning so much about physics. Lead. The tour guide leads the trip. The tour guide led the trip. The tour guide is leading the trip. Understand. I understand what she said. I understood everything she said. I'm understanding what she said. Understand is a stative verb, so you can just say, I understand what she said. Speak. I get nervous when I speak in front of an audience. I was nervous when I spoke in front of the audience. Present perfect. I have spoken in front of an audience many times. Not I have spoke in front of. I have spoken in front of. I am speaking in front of an audience tonight. Read. My dad can read books very quickly. My dad read that book very quickly. My dad is reading that book very quickly. Spend. My girlfriend spends too much money. My girlfriend spent too much money. My girlfriend is spending too much money. Grow. My grandpa likes to grow vegetables in his garden. My grandpa grew vegetables in his garden. Present perfect. My grandpa has grown vegetables in his garden. Not my grandpa has grew, my grandpa has grown. My grandpa is growing vegetables in his garden. Win. She wins every match. She won every match. She is winning the match. Buy. They buy all kinds of food from the supermarket. They bought all kinds of food from the supermarket. They are buying all kinds of food from the supermarket. Send. I send about 200 text messages every day. I sent about 200 text messages yesterday. I'm sending about 200 text messages today. Build. Construction workers build apartments very quickly. Construction workers built those apartments very quickly. Construction workers are building those apartments very quickly. Fall. The leaves fall every October. The leaves fell in October. Present perfect. The leaves have fallen. Not the leaves have fell, the leaves have fallen. The leaves are falling now that it's October. Break. The children often break their toys. The children broke their toys. Present perfect. The children have broken many toys. Not the children have broke. The children have broken many toys. The children's toys are always breaking. The last irregular verb we're going to talk about today is sell. Just so we can review the simple future and present perfect again, I'm going to say it using the 5 most common tenses we use in spoken English. We sell vegetables at discount prices. We sold vegetables at discount prices. We will sell vegetables at discount prices. We have sold vegetables at discount prices. We are selling vegetables at discount prices. You've done all the hard work learning these irregular verbs and their tenses. Next week is going to be a little easier with the most commonly used regular verbs. Why? Because the past tense always ends in ed or d. so we don't have quite as many of these tricky exceptions. I hope this video was really helpful for you. Don't forget, if you want a PDF of this to carry around on your phone or your computer, you can check out the information below about how to get it. Don't forget to subscribe, and please help me out. Give this video a like if it was helpful, and share it. I will see you very soon, part 2, the 50 most common regular verbs used in spoken English and their most commonly used verb tenses. 你可以做到的，加油！我是麦克老师，下次再见。